very good afternoon to you. You're watching Times Now Live. I'm Pratibha Chandran. Thank you for joining us. Let's go straight across to Bengaluru, where visuals are coming in. The Prime Minister is in the city. Remember, he has already inaugurated the yellow line of the Bengaluru Metro, the much-awaited metro line that brings up the metro connectivity in the city to 96 kilometers. It's going to be very important, but look at the visuals on the screen. Putting all the political bickering and differences aside for the project, the Prime Minister is seen with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as well as the Deputy Chief Minister of the state, D.K. Shivakumar. There were many who had also gathered to meet the Prime Minister. Of course, the Prime Minister taking out a moment to greet them. He was seen waving at them. But this is a very light-hearted moment that you're seeing on the screens, where the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister were seen sharing a joke. They were seen laughing and smiling as they were together in the metro line. Finally, it's going to be of big relief for people of Bengaluru, for Bengalurians, for traffic congestion. This is going to be a big welcome move. And as the metro line is inaugurated, the Prime Minister was also seen taking a ride, and interestingly, putting all the political blame game and credit war aside, the Prime Minister was seen with the Karnataka Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. Remember, in the build-up to the inauguration, even hours before the inauguration, the credit war had been going on, and Congress party had been claiming that they are to credit for the metro line, claiming that the BJP and the Prime Minister were trying credit chori. My colleague Neha Hebbale joins us on the broadcast. Neha, the visuals that we are seeing on the screen, very heartening, and for the people of Bengaluru, it's a day of celebration because the metro lines are opening up. But we've seen a lot of political bickering, but it looks like the inauguration set all of that aside, with the Prime Minister seen with the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister taking a ride on the metro.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. The build-up, of course. Well, that's right, Pratibha. The build-up, of course, to the inauguration of the Metro Yellow Line here in Bengaluru was quite a politically charged one. We saw the manner in which the credit war there was breaking out with both the BJP as well as the state-ruled Congress here taking credit over the inauguration of the metro line. We saw very sharpened attacks there by in fact the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka and the Bangalore South MP Tejasvi Surya as well. But it does appear like all's well that ends well. We saw the manner in which that metro train there was inaugurated. People were rejoicing on ground in Bengaluru, given that this particular line, of course, is going to be easing their travel time by a huge amount. Most importantly, also, we saw the manner in which the metro was flagged off there by the Prime Minister in the presence of the Chief Minister and his deputy as well. And this, of course, even as you had the credit war going on to escalate even till a few hours before the inauguration.
Okay, all right. So we're seeing the visuals of the Prime Minister along with the Deputy Chief Minister, the Chief Minister as well, in the metro together. And Neha, it's interesting because even hours before the inauguration, there was a credit war that had broken out with the Congress party claiming that it is the Congress that should be credited. It was started off when it was Dr. Manmohan Singh's tenure, saying the state government has borne a lot of the expenses as well of the metro line, claiming that the BJP was indulging in credit chori. The BJP had also responded by saying there have been multiple delays, but the Modi government ensured that it is thrown open to the public. Take us through the credit war, the timeline of the yellow line of the metro, and why this is going to be very significant for Bengalurians.
Well, that's right. Nearly an 8-year delay is what, the BJP Bangalore South MP there, Tejasvi Surya, also had earlier mentioned, raising questions about why, multiple governments, of course, that came and went, failed to act on this. In fact, directly targeting the state government and stating that none of the state leaders ever brought up this issue with the Prime Minister or with the central government for that matter, as far as, expediting the inauguration of the metro is concerned. He said that it was indeed him and other BJP leaders who had held multiple rounds of meetings there with the union government urging for this line to be thrown open. Talking about, of course, the timeline here, this has been a metro line now that's been long pending for the city of Bengaluru. We've seen the manner in which residents, of course, had been awaiting this metro line connecting to very important, parts of the city. The heart of South Bengaluru, a residential area there, all the way till Electronic City. A distance that essentially, of course, would take even up to more than an hour going by road. While to a large extent, the flyover that was constructed from the very same point, of course, from Ragigudda Junction in South Bengaluru till Electronic City, did help ease the traffic around the Silkboard Junction to a huge extent. The fact is that the metro line now, of course, has come as a big sigh of relief over here for the citizens, and we'll really have to wait and see right now, as far as the road traffic is concerned, how much of an impact it has on that.
Okay, all right. We're getting in live visuals as well. The visuals that you're seeing on the screens are of the Prime Minister. He is also going to be addressing the crowd, and lined up across the streets are supporters of the party welcoming the Prime Minister to Bengaluru, and the Prime Minister will also be addressing the crowd in just a short while from now. And now we're looking at the visuals all across in Bengaluru along the path of the Prime Minister. There are people who have lined up to welcome the Prime Minister to the city.
Well, that's absolutely right, Pratibha. Earlier in the day as well, we brought live visuals of how it was celebrations galore across Bengaluru as the Prime Minister was visiting. You had citizens coming out from various walks of life there just to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister and, of course, you know, to join in the celebration of the inauguration of the metro line. That's been a long pending one for the citizens. Even as you had that taking place, of course, on the other hand, was the credit war. We saw statements being made from leaders of the state and the centre. We saw separate hoardings, remember, being put up. One set of hoardings that was from the BJP, thanking the Prime Minister, crediting him, of course, for the inauguration of the metro line, and another set of banners there, hoardings from the Congress party that thanked the state machinery for the inauguration of the metro line. At the end of the day, of course, what does matter is that the metro line has been thrown open to the public, and Bengalurians continue to rejoice today in joy.
Okay, all right. Look at the visuals on the screens. Viewers, a lot of Bengalurians who are on the streets welcoming the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister is also going to be addressing the crowd, where he will be talking about the inauguration of the yellow line of the metro. He has, of course, flagged off the Vande Bharat trains as well. This goes a long way in connectivity for Bengalurians, especially the yellow line, because this is in South Bengaluru, especially the IT corridor, the areas around Electronic City as well. You'd remember multiple occasions where chock-a-block traffic has been reported in Bengaluru. And this has been a perennial pain for Bengalurians. They've spoken about how the infrastructure in Bengaluru does not support the IT corridor. And in areas like Electronic City, there are always traffic jams reported. And now with the metro line opening, it's going to be of a huge relief to the people of Bengaluru. In fact, it's going to open up tomorrow. It has officially been inaugurated by the Prime Minister today. And after it opens up, as the week begins, it's going to bring in a huge sigh of relief for Bengalurians. So the metro line is very important. Apart from that, the Vande Bharat Express has also been flagged off, which connects Bengaluru to North Karnataka. So this is going to boost the connectivity, make travel much faster. This has also been a very long pending demand, and it is now a reality with the Prime Minister flagging off these trains. So for connectivity, today is a big day in Bengaluru. And Bengalurians know it. Look at the visuals on the screens. Supporters of the Prime Minister, of the party, welcoming the Prime Minister to the city. And there were also moments of camaraderie that were witnessed. Unlike what we've seen on multiple occasions where when infrastructure projects are thrown open or inaugurated, there is political bickering that goes on. But today, even though there had been credit war going on up until the inauguration, we saw the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister welcoming the Prime Minister. He was accorded a grand welcome with the state protocol in place. The three leaders were also seen taking a metro ride. The Prime Minister along with the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister sharing a laugh and taking the metro ride. And now the visuals that you're seeing are of the Prime Minister on the roads of Bengaluru. In just a few moments from now, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, the Prime Minister is also expected to address the crowd. Now, it will be interesting to see what the Prime Minister says in his speech. He will be talking about the inauguration, of course, but is he going to mention the delays that have been caused in the metro line that have led to Bengaluru choking on traffic time and again? If he does make a mention of that, it could lead to further credit war and also war of words between the BJP and the Congress party. While he was inaugurating, the Prime Minister also interacted with the students. The visuals on the screens The Prime Minister was seen interacting with a few students. He flagged off the Vande Bharat train as well. For people in North Karnataka, this is going to be a big boost as far as connectivity is concerned. So, Neha, all eyes are going to be on what the Prime Minister says. When is his speech expected? We're told in just about few moments from now, the Prime Minister could address the crowd, and it's going to be important because anything that the Prime Minister says, whether it is on the delays of the metro work, it could lead to more political bickering.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. Of course, the Prime Minister who's flagged off the yellow line of the metro and taken that train from Ragigudda going up all the way till Electronic City. While, of course, we are on the road there, he's taken that metro just to our right. The train, of course, that left a little while earlier. We're told that the Prime Minister would be reaching the venue at Electronic City and then addressing, of course, the gathering there. Like you rightly pointed out, anything that he says at this point in time could either escalate or de-escalate that credit war that's been taking place. We'll really have to wait and see. One thing that we do know is that even as credits are being taken over here by the state and the centre both, it has, of course, been the effort there. Tejasvi Surya, the MP there, going on to say that it's been the effort of the people. It's been the hard work of the people, the taxpayers' money that's gone into, of course, allowing for that metro there to finally be flagged open today. We'll really have to wait and see. Of course, this has been a very, a long-awaited line of the metro that's set to help ease the traffic in and around the entire, industrial belt there of Electronic City, leading up to areas like JP Nagar, leading up to areas like BTM, Silk Board, and a host of others as well.
Okay, all right. So in few moments from now, the Prime Minister will be addressing the crowd, and we are on standby for that. Neha, for the moment, do stay with us. We're slipping into a quick break here. We'll be right back.
The biggest news